Hi students, today we are learning about a graphical solution of pair of linear equations. So we know the general equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now we are comparing the values of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. So by comparing we will get a beautiful an idea. See here, compare the ratios. If a1 by a2 is not is equal to b1 by b2, if these two ratios are not same, then graphically it will be an intersecting line, and algebraically it have only a one solution, and existence of solution is consistent. Clear? So if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, if three ratios are equal, then if you draw in the graph it will be a coincident line, and algebraically we will get an infinite many solution, and the existence of solution is consistent. And the third condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. In this case it is the parallel line, and algebraically there is no solution, and existence of solution is inconsistent. So remember this ratios and the algebraic and existence of solution, and based on this we are going to solve the problem here. So exercise 3.2, the second problem. On comparing the ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, find out whether the line representing the following lines of equation is intersecting at a point or parallel or coincident. If it is the intersecting line, the ratios are not equal. If it is the coincident line, all three ratios are equal. If it is the parallel line, c1 by c2 will not be equal. Remember it. So from this you find what is the a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. So a1 is equal to 5, b1 is equal to minus 4, c1 is equal to 8, a2 is equal to 7, b2 is equal to 6, c2 is equal to minus 9. Now we compare. a1 by a2 is equal to 5 by 7, b1 by b2 is equal to minus 4 by 6, c1 by c2 is equal to 8 by minus 9. So here we can see a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Then it is a, if it is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by 2, then it is a intersecting line. So thus equation are intersecting at a point. Clear? We'll go for the next problem. 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0, 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Directly you can write a1 by a2 is equal to 9 by 18. Can we simplify? Yes, if it is possible to simplify, we have to. So this will be written as a 1 by 2. What is b1 by b2? b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 6. Can we simplify? Yes. So it will be as a 1 by 2. Same c1 by c2 is equal to 12 by 24. Can you simplify? Yes. There's a 1 by 2. Clear? So what is the condition here? If you can see a1 by a2 is 1 by 2, b1 by 2 is 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is 1 by 2. So everything is equal. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, the equation is coincident line. Clear? Yes. Here we go for the next problem. On comparing the ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, find out whether the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So consistent means it should be an intersecting line or coincident line. Inconsistent is a parallel line. That means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2 is a inconsistent. The rest two is the consistent. Clear? So same, we have to find a1 by a2 here. a1 by a2 is a 3 by 2. b1 by b2 is equal to 2 by minus 3. C1 by C2 is equal to 5 by 7. Clear? Now you see everything is an article, right? A1 by A2 is not is equal to B1 by B2. From this itself we can conclude the equation is a consistent. Therefore equation are consistent. Clear? Next one. So A1 by A2 is equal to 2 by 4. This we can simplify as a 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is equal to minus 3 by minus 6. This we can write as a 1 by 2. C1 by C2 is equal to 8 by 9. So here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but C1 by C2 is not equal. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but it is not equal to C1 by C2. Therefore it is a inconsistent. Therefore equations are inconsistent. So here we go for our next problem. A1 by A2 is equal to A1 is the 3 by 2 divided by 9. This we can rewrite as a 3 by 18, right? The 2 into 9 2s are 18. This even we can simplify by 1 by 6. B1 by B2 is equal to 5 by 3 by minus 10. So the minus value will goes to numerator, and 3 into 10s are 30. So 5 divided by 30. This we can simplify as a minus 1 by 6. And C1 by C2 is equal to 7 by 14, which we can rewrite simplify as a 1 by 2. Right? It's not clear. Clear? 1 by 2. So it is clear that A1 by A2 itself not is equal to B1 by 2. It is a 1 by 6. It's a minus 1 by 6. Both are not same. So A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. Therefore the equations are consistent. Clear? The next problem. Half the perimeter of rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. Find the dimension of the garden. Dimension is nothing. The rectangle have a 2-dimension length and breadth. We have to find the length and breadth. So I am considering length as a x and breadth as a b. So x meter be the length of the garden, because here it's given 4 meters. So I consider the unit here as also meter, and b meter be the breadth of the garden. The first condition is given that whose length is 4 meter more than its width. Given length is 4 meter more than width. Width and breadth are the same, right? So you consider x as a length. X is equal to 4 more than the breadth. So let me consider this as the one equation. And the next is half a perimeter of the rectangular garden is of this condition is 36 meters. So half a perimeter is a 36 meter. Next condition is half the perimeter of a rectangle is 36 meter. So what is the perimeter? Perimeter is 2 into L plus B. Here length is x and breadth is b. X plus b whole divided by 2. The half of this, half is a 36 meter. Even you can consider this x as a L. The breadth b you can consider this x as a L. So it will be very easy for you, right? L plus b, right? So now you substitute here, that you will cancel. So L plus b is equal to 36. So here got a 2 equation. Here is equation 1. Here is an equation 2. So now you have to represent in the graph. So first equation is L is equal to 4 plus b. Clear? Consider an L is equal to 0, then breadth is equal to L minus 4. We needed 2 points, right? So if we consider L is equal to 10, because it's a big value, right? So 10 minus 4 will become a 6. And you consider an 20. You can consider any value. Just I'm considering 10, 20. You can consider anything and you can try. So 20 minus 4 is a 60. So next equation is L plus B is equal to 36. So consider an L value, then the B is equal to 36 minus L. So consider here the length is equal to 10. 36 minus 10 is 26. And L is equal to 20. 36 minus 20 is a 60. Now we got a 2-point. Plot in the graph and find a solution. So graph I consider as an 2 units in the x and y. So let x be the length and y be the breadth. And here is a 10, 6 and 20, 16. 10, here the 10, 6, the 6 point is here. 10, 6 and 20, 16. Here the 20 and here the 16, right? 16, 20. 20, 16. Draw a line. So after drawing the line, mention the equation. The equation is L is equal to 4 plus B. And the next is an 10, 26, 20, 16. 10, 26. And the 10, 10, 26 is here. And here is the 10. I think this point you can see. 10, 24. This is a 26. 10, 26. Right? 26 and 10. The next is 20, 16. 20, 16 already we marked. Just connect this 2 point. So after connecting, write the equation of the line. The equation is L plus B is equal to 36. L plus B is equal to 36. Then this intersecting point is the solution 20, 16. Therefore, the solution is 20, 16. That is length. Length is equal to 20 meter and breadth is equal to 16 meter. So at last writing the unit is mandatory. So the next problem, draw the graph of the equation. The equation is given x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Determine the coordinates of vertices of the triangle formed by these lines x-axis and the x-axis and shade the triangular region. So for this we have to draw a line and we have to shade the triangular region which is formed by this 2 line and the x-axis, and also we have to mention the coordinate. So first equation is x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So we can consider the value for an x, and y we have to rewrite in the y. So minus y is equal to minus x minus 1. So y is equal to x plus 1. So we need a 2 point. Let me consider a 0 here. So 0 will become a 1. I'm going to consider 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So next given equation is, you can see that 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. This we can rewrite as an x for y, right? So 2y is equal to plus 12 minus 3x, and y is equal to 2 times we can cancel at is 6. Oh no, we cannot cancel, right? So 12 minus 3x. So x and y is equal to 12 minus 3x by 2. need a 2 point to draw a line. So let me consider an x is equal to 0. This term will become 0. 12 by 2 is 6. And consider here the same 2 I will consider. So 3 2s are 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 by 2 is 3. So we got a 2 point. Now we have to draw the graph. So first equation is an 0 comma 1 and 2 comma 3. 0 comma 1 and 2 comma 3. 0 comma 1 is here. 0 comma 1 and 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3 is there. 2 comma 3. Now join these 2 points. So after joining the line, write the name of the equation. So x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. X minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So I written x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. And the next is an 0 comma 6, 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3 already drawn. 0 comma 6. So here 0 comma 6 and 2 comma 3 the same. Join these 2 points. So after joining, write the name of the equation. The equation is 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Right here. 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. So the question they asked to form, determine the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle formed by this line and the x-axis. Is the triangle is formed by these two lines and the x-axis? Yes, the triangle is formed and we need to find the coordinates of the points. So the first coordinate is a 2 comma 3 and another with the x-axis here is a 0 comma minus 1 and here it is an 4 comma 0. Minus 1 comma 0, 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 0. And the question is, and shade the triangular region. So we have to shade the region. Shade the triangular region. Clear? And this 3 point, let me consider it as an A, B and C. So we have to mention that coordinates of its vertices are, the A is 2 comma 3, we know that 2 comma 3, B is minus 1 comma 0, C is 4 comma 0. A is 2 comma 3, B is minus 1 comma 0 and C is 4 comma 0. Therefore required triangle is ABC. Thank you.